In this video, we're going to show you how to fill out the campuses and majors portion of the UC application. The first thing you're going to see are UC's values. So what you first have to do is read these principles and then check the box acknowledging that you value and agree with these guiding principles. Then you want to click on Save and Continue. Next, you'll be presented with the information that you provided when you first began this application. So you just want to make sure that you selected the correct application level, which is transfer, and then specifically that you selected the junior level transfer for the type of transfer applicant. Now, the reason for this again is it's not asking you how many units you've already completed, but rather how many units you will have when you enter UC in the fall. So you should have at least 60 units in order to be considered a junior level transfer. You'll notice that if you select sophomore level or senior level, the choice of campuses or majors that you have are going to be limited because typically they will only accept junior level transfers. So that should be the one that you're selecting. Once you've done that, you want to save and continue, and then you're going to select which campuses you want to apply to. Now, here is where if you look at this box here on the left, it will tell you, based on the information that you provided in the About You section, whether or not you qualified for the UC application fee waiver. If you did, it will tell you that, and it will tell you that you can apply to 4 campuses for free. If you did not receive the fee waiver, you will not see this message, and you will notice that every time you select a campus, there will be an $80 increase in the price there. And the same is true if you choose to apply to more than 4 campuses with the fee waiver. So I am going to save and continue. And on the next screen is where I'm going to select which majors I want to apply to at those campuses that I selected. So you will notice that for each campus, you have your major, and then you also have an option for an alternate major. Now, the alternate major is optional. You do not necessarily need to select it, and some of the campuses don't consider alternate majors. However, if you are applying to more selective campuses or more selective majors, we often will recommend that you consider putting an alternate major that they can consider you for if you are not selected in your primary major or your first major. So how you would do this is you will go to Choose Major, and you'll notice that initially your choices are listed by the college or the school at that specific campus. So that is one way that you can find your major and select it. The other option you might find easier is to switch to category, where you'll see it more so based on subject or industry. So it might be a little bit more intuitive to find the major that you need. In any case, however you choose to apply, you can find your major and then select on it there. And if you do decide to apply to an alternate major, then you can select it that way as well. Okay. And then you're going to save, and you're going to do this for all the campuses that you've selected. Now, something unique if you decide to apply to UC San Diego is, in addition to selecting your major and your alternate major, is that you will be asked to rank their colleges in order of preference. So what's unique to UC San Diego is that rather than those colleges or schools that you just saw at other campuses that are based on majors or subjects, these 8 colleges at UCSD are more so based on themes. And so they really are residential neighborhoods, they have their own residences, they have their own GE requirements, and they have kind of their own vibe. So what you want to do is you want to click here on Rank Colleges. And if you want to learn more about these different colleges, you can click on this link here, which will provide you more information about them, and you can see which ones are of more interest for you. And then based on that, you can then use these arrows or drag these around in the order which makes the most sense for you. Okay, and then you will save. So once you've done all that, then you are done with this section and can continue on.